Have you ever wondered how fast the human population is growing? It is said that by 2030, there will be almost 10 billion people on the planet. According to an estimate by United Nations World Urbanization Prospects, by 2030, the global population will have grown to over 8.5 billion people. More than half of them will live in cities, and almost one in every three people will be living in a city home to half a million inhabitants. Let's look at the largest cities by 2030. Number 15. Buenos Aires. Estimated population 16.7 million. Buenos Aires is Argentina's big cosmopolitan capital city, and it is expected to be the 15th most populated city by 2030. Already home to around 15 million people, it is expected to hit somewhere near 16.7 million inhabitants by 2030. With an estimated GDP growth of 2.1%, it is expected to be a financial and social hub of the country. Moreover, more and more people come every year for a chance at better life with better opportunities. Aside from the environmental and infrastructural problems that exist in the city, growing human rights violations such as police abuse are a major cause of discomfort. Number 14. CHONGQING. Estimated population 19.6 million. CHONGQING is a sprawling municipality at the confluence of the Yangtze and Jialing rivers in southwestern China. Considered as one of the biggest cities of the world, mainly due to the surrounding areas, and the actual city has a population of 16.3 million. However, it is expected to rise to a staggering number of 19.6 million by 2030. Number 13. New York City. Estimated population 20 million. With a population of 18.8 million in 2018 and being on the 10th place in 2014, New York is set to have a population of 20 million by 2030. Already amongst the most densely populated cities in the world, New York is set to become among the top 15 most populated cities in the world. Already one of the most crucial financial hubs of the continent, and even the world, the city is growing at a fast pace. Home to a lot of memorable monuments, this city is developing at a rapid rate, and so are the possible problems such as pollution and the congested rush hours. Number 12. Kinshasa. Estimated population 21.9 million. Kinshasa is the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Is projected to have a population of 21.9 million people by 2030. However, it is also thought that it will be the most populous city in the world by 2075, and that too by 2100. It will be surpassed by Lagos in Nigeria, which will be then home to 88 million people. Number 11. Sao Paulo. Estimated population 23.8 million. Sao Paulo, Brazil's vibrant financial center that gets the 11th spot on our list of most populated cities by 2030. Sao Paulo's current population is 12.33 million, and it is expected to rise to 23.8 million by 2030. Aside from being among the world's most populous cities, Sao Paulo has numerous cultural institutions and a rich architectural tradition. Its iconic buildings range from its neo-Gothic cathedral and the 1929 Martinelli skyscraper to modernist architect Oscar Niemeyer's curvy Edificio Copan. Number 10. Mexico City. Estimated population 23.9 million. Originally held by CAIRO in 2014 and by New York in 2015, Mexico City will take on the 10th place on the global ranking of the world's largest cities by 2030. The all-growing capital of Mexico is already one of the most culturally and financially important cities of the continent. The city's phenomenal growth throughout the years has been accompanied by air pollution, transport, and other environmental issues. But the city has moved to address these hindrances and now has a clear plan for sustainable development and infrastructure in place up to 2030. Smog-eating buildings which help to combat air pollution and the engineering of earthquake-proof skyscrapers to withstand the region's seismic activity are just a few examples of the environmental innovations in recent years. Number 9. Lagos. Estimated population of 24.2 million. Lagos is set to overtake Johannesburg to become Africa's second largest city by 2030 behind Cairo. With a forecast annual economic growth rate of 5.1% over the next 12 years, Lagos has the highest GDP of any city on the entire African continent and is home to one of its largest and busiest ports. Its population is also much younger than that of other cities in our list. While it creates a powerful demographic opportunity, it also poses a risk, as the city absorbs millions of people, young people I may add, into the urban labor force, while fighting the political instability that could entail if youth unemployment soars. Number 8. Cairo. Estimated population 24.5 million. Cairo, who happened to be at number 10 in 2014, is set to move up to become the world's 8th largest city by 2030. With an urban area that already extends over 600 square kilometers, Egypt's continuously growing capital is currently grappling with air and water pollution issues, along with its infamous traffic blockages. With the city set to become home to over 24.5 million people by 2030, plans to handle environmental issues and pollution and construct a new sewer system are now in development. Number 7. Karachi. Estimated population 24.8 million. Karachi will enter this list for the first time by 2030 with a projected population of nearly 25 million people. Despite its turbulent past and well-reorganized infrastructure challenges, the city remains a major cultural economic hub and a pivotal port on the Indian Ocean. Number 6. Dhaka. Estimated population 27.4 million. Already the fourth most densely populated city in the world by 2030, the sixth place will be held by Dhaka with an estimated population of 27.4 million inhabitants. The capital of Bangladesh will grow its population from just under 19 million people in 2018 to over 27 million in 12 years' time. Number 5. Beijing. Estimated population 27.7 million. Jumping from 8th place in 2014 to 5th place in 2030 is the capital of China, Beijing. Dominant as the political epicenter in the region for more than 8 centuries, Beijing combines 7 UNESCO World Heritage Sites with the modern architecture and infrastructure of one of today's foremost capital cities. However, traffic blockages and population, especially air pollution such as smog, are the major issues in the growing city. Different steps have been and are still being taken to handle these issues to strengthen the infrastructure. Number 4. Mumbai. Estimated population 27.8 million. Ahead of Beijing, previously ranked at the 5th place in 2015, Mumbai will become the 4th most populated city of the world by 2030 with an estimated 27.8 million inhabitants. India's leading financial hub with thriving commercial and entertainment industries coupled with high living standards, Mumbai will continue to attract residents from across India and the wider region over the next decades. Number 3. Shanghai. Estimated population 30.8 million. First city in our list to break the 30 million mark and sitting on the third is China's largest city, Shanghai. Since the introduction of the economic reforms in the early 1990s, the city has seen an intense development in the urban area. Shanghai is home to the world's busiest container port and is the financial hub of one of the world's leading economies. Considering the current growth and expansion, Shanghai will be the 3rd largest city in the world by 2030. Number 2. Delhi. Estimated population 36.1 million. With GDP set to grow by 7.1% a year, India's capital, Delhi, will take the 2nd place as the world's most populated city in the list. With a growing economy, Delhi will outperform its nearest Indian rival, Mumbai, as well. Air pollution remains a major challenge, with the World Health Organization naming it as the most polluted city in the world in 2015. Number 1. Tokyo. Estimated population 37.2 million. Japan's capital, Tokyo, is set to top our list with an astonishing population of over 37 million people. Tokyo is already the largest city in the world and will retain its position from 2014 rankings with almost no change in the size of its population between now and 2030. Tokyo has the highest GDP of any urban area and is a leading financial and political epicenter as well, while also ranking first in the 2017 Safe Cities Index. By 2030, the city is set to further improve the transport infrastructure, reduce air pollution, and further enhance the standards of living. That's it, folks. What do you think about these cities? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.